Hi and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lawley. Today we're coming to you from Little Joe's Boots in the Oklahoma City Stockyard.
This historic boot shop has been in business here in the heart of Oklahoma for decades. They started out in the 1950s and have shifted their operation a little over the years, but they still carry incredible custom-made boots, clothing, western wear, and even a few gift items. We'll show you around throughout the show.
But first, summer is in full swing, and if you haven't had a chance to find your way to a fishing hole yet, well, there's no time like the present.
And if you've got little ones who need a little help getting started, no worries there. Julie Chin shows us what the Oklahoma Wildlife Department can do to get the whole family fishing.
It's an exciting evening for this little guy.
This is my very first time fishing.
And he's hoping to catch the granddaddy of them all.
This fish!
That's my son with quite the fishtail. Our family is one of many taking part in an Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation free family fishing clinic.
Great night with the family, doesn't cost you anything. Really easy access. We're right here at the Jenks Aquarium, right off the Creek Turnpike. Just go get on website, go to our website, wildlifedepartment.com. It's just a click and you're registered.
The 2-hour clinics are open to everyone. They're held on Tuesday and Thursday evenings in June and a few times in July. Space is limited, so you have to register first. The night of your clinic, you just show up. The ODWC takes care of just about everything else.
We provide the fishing poles, the bait, the water, the fish, and for about an hour and a half they get a fish.
We like to fish, we're just really bad at it, which is why we came here today.
Education is where the evening begins.
Let's get started.
The first 15 minutes are filled with a fun fishing lesson. We start with fish identification.
What kind of catfish this is? I'm gonna give you a hint, his head is really flat. Flathead catfish. In my opinion, these taste the best.
We move on to knot tying and then cover pond and casting safety. The staff here really knows how to reel you in.
I'm a former teacher, so I love educating, love with the kids, but I have just as much fun with the adults. You'd be amazed at how many adults come in here. They're bringing their kid to fish, but you can see their eye, the excitement in their eyes, they're getting a fish, so that's what I like. I like seeing that twinkle in their eye.
Once the lesson ends, we pick up our rods and we're off to fish. The pond is stocked with channel cat and bluegill perch. It's not long before the first bite.
We have a real high successful rate. We have a lot of fish in the pond.
I've got my 4-year-old and she's having a great time. She's caught 3 fish, which is a big deal for us. They're real good at telling us where the nice spots are so that everybody has a good time.
We're doing good. I caught 2 myself. My wife has caught nothing, which is consistent. And the kids up on the dock have each caught, I think, a pair each.
How many fish have you caught?
9.
9 fish? I even hooked one by accident. Hold on! I caught a fish!
You caught a fish!
In the middle of that interview!
That's how easy it is. There you go.
With each catch, pictures are snapped, fish are kissed, and then thrown back in the water for next time.
I think it's a home run. I mean, just being able to come out here and have the staff running around as often as they are, making sure that we're having a good time fishing, it's great learning for the kids, and it's just good family fun.
The Wildlife Department holds these free fishing clinics at Arcadia Lake outside of Edmond, too. They hope to inspire a love of fishing and Oklahoma's great outdoors.
We have so many lakes and so many ponds and streams and fresh water. I mean, we have some of the best fisheries in the nation.
This makes me want to go fishing more.
Our little Oklahoma fisherman feels the same way. After tonight, he's hooked.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
In Jenks, I'm Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
If you're looking for more information on fishing in Oklahoma, head to the Tourism Department website, travelok.com. Click where it says Request Free Brochures and you can download the Oklahoma Fishing Guide. The Oklahoma Wildlife Department website has a list of family fishing clinics too. Their website is wildlifedepartment.com.
And as enjoyable as fishing is, a lot of time on the water can really kind of wear you out.
That's right, and if you're looking for a great place to kick back and relax, check out one of Oklahoma's incredible wineries. Tina McGarry takes us to Crystal Creek Winery in Mead.
Nestled in the serenity of southern Oklahoma, in the small town of Mead, Crystal Creek Winery has folks raising a glass or two.
We love it here, absolutely love it. My wife is a big wine drinker. Should I say that? Should I say my wife is a big wine drinker?
All of our wine is produced here.
For Kevin Staten and his wife Crystal, what started as a hobby uncorked a passion. They opened Crystal Creek Winery last fall and are tasting the sweetness of success.
Our wine is all fruit and berry wine, very little in the way of grapes. We do have a pomegranate Zinfandel that is grape-based, but all of our other wines are fruit and berry.
Customers can enjoy 22 flavors of wine, among the best sellers, sangria and elderberry. With a friendly and casual ambiance, folks can relax and unwind.
What I'm drinking today is one of the newer ones that I haven't got to try. It is the Blood Orange, I believe, wine. And that is the best one on my list so far. They have a lot of others. Sometimes I have a really hard time choosing which one to buy to take home, but the sampling, that's some of the best part of it.
And you can taste 5 for free, or for $10 you can taste everything we have.
So good. So this was a first for me. This is a frozen wine. It's really just like a wine slushy, very refreshing, great on a patio or any hot summer day.
All of our wine is produced here, which includes the fermentation, includes clarification, the sweetening. All of the production happens here. We bottle here, we label here.
Customers can enjoy wine by the glass or by the bottle. Light snacks and friendly conversation are always available. Crystal Creek Winery is a favorite among locals and another must-try attraction for Texoma.
With tourism becoming one of the main attractions to our area, we're wanting to attract that destination tourist. This is definitely one of those businesses that help us to accomplish that feat.
This one is a little earlier in its stages of fermentation, so you see lots of activity with CO2 gas being released. Ours is different. Some people don't think they prefer wine because they're used to, per se, a dry Merlot. Ours is more of a sweet, fruity wine. We also make dry wine, but some people want the fruity tasting, more sweet wine. This being southern Oklahoma, people like sweet tea and sweet wine.
We'll drink to that. In Mead, I'm Tina McGarry, Discovering Oklahoma.
Crystal Creek Winery is located at 41 Swinney Road in Mead. They're open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday and Thursday, open a little later till 8 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they're closed Tuesday and Wednesday.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Our chicken fries are out of this world.
And they come from all over to eat it. See what else this small town diner has to offer.
My husband and I love to come out here. We live a very busy life, and it's rather chaotic at times, high pressure, and we can literally come through the gate and leave the world behind.
Plus, where to go when you just want to get away from it all.
It's beautiful here. You've got all the natural springs, the beautiful parks, the lakes, the falls.
Also, natural beauty and man-made relaxation combined. It's all coming up right here on Discover Oklahoma. Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
The excitement rolling. Reawaken your sense of adventure. Discover totally unexpected thrills. Order your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide today at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Little Joe's Boots in the historic stockyards of Oklahoma City. After you pick out a great pair of boots here, it's time for a great meal.
And if you're looking for an old school cafe, we have just the place for you. Tiffany Tatro takes us to Rooster's Cafe in Jones.
Rooster's Cafe is a hidden gem out here in Jones, known for their huge portions of catfish and chicken fry that's as big as the plate.
When you come to Rooster's Cafe, you better bring your appetite.
We don't believe in portion control as far as that goes. No, you're not going to come here and leave hungry by any means.
Rooster's is known for their chicken fry, with servings so large, you might need 2 plates.
Our chicken fries are out of this world. They're They're over the plate. We've got a large chicken fry, which is 16 ounces, or you can get the small chicken fry, which is half of that, which is still, you know, way too much for one person to eat.
It's not just the locals who are fans of the fry. Folks come from all over to try it out.
People come from all around to eat the chicken fry. I mean, we've got people from Yukon area, Piedmont. We just had some people from Chickasha come the other day just that had heard about our chicken fries.
The fried catfish is also a top seller, equally as delicious and large in portion size.
We've got a two-piece that is this huge. Our fillets are huge. You get a two-piece or a one-piece. On Fridays, we have a little bit cheaper than the menu price, so a lot of people come on Friday nights to eat our catfish.
And if you're more of a breakfast person, Rooster's has you covered, serving breakfast all day long, with favorites like the house special.
That is biscuits and sausage and eggs, all covered with gravy, and it comes with hash browns on the side. A lot of people like that and enjoy that.
But ask any regular and they'll tell you it's the chicken fry that keeps them coming back.
I can't eat a whole chicken fried steak. I order the half and then I eat half of it.
The restaurant is also a place for the community to come together.
You can find a table somewhere to sit with and start a conversation. That's the people like this that's here that you can talk with, good friends.
For some good old-fashioned cooking with portions nearly impossible to finish, check out Rooster's Café.
Everybody needs to come in at least once and try it out.
In Jones, Tiffany Tatro, Discover Oklahoma.
You'll find Roosters at 12950 East Britton Road in Jones. They're open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and 7 to 3 on Sundays.
Well, summertime is travel time. So many Oklahomans hitting the road this time of year.
And if you're looking for a relaxing staycation, especially in the western part of Oklahoma, you definitely have to make a stop at this next location.
Photojournalist Casey Kennedy takes us to the Canyon Inn in Lookeba.
It's just a quick getaway. It's very convenient. It's only an hour from Oklahoma City. There's just a lot of things to do. We have Red Rock Canyon State Park. We have an awesome little museum in Hinton and several restaurants. The Red Rock walls, the bluffs, and they're so huge. There's a lot of people come to Hinton canyons to do rappelling. And Red Rock Canyon is only about 7 miles north of here, and you can hike on their trails.
My husband and I love to come out here. We live a very busy life, and it's rather chaotic at times, high pressure, and we can literally come through the gate and leave the world behind. There's authors that come here to write just because it's a peaceful, quiet place. There's no distractions. I know one particular attorney that is so busy all the time, and when she comes, she just curls up on the sofa and watches Hallmark Channel all weekend. I sit on the porch a lot, and I've quit reading books because I miss too much. I have to do audiobooks now so I can keep track of all the wild animals and squirrels and stuff. We thoroughly enjoy the wildlife, but our favorite thing is sitting on the porch watching the sunsets. And you can have that glass of lemonade and watch the sunset, or you can come out here in the morning in your jammies. And even in the wintertime when it's not terribly cold, you can bring that blankie and your cup of coffee and just enjoy the scenery.
There is a good little fishing pond back behind the barn, and it has crappie and bass. Turkeys come across the driveway, and no neighbors, there's no lights. People like to come here to see the meteor showers and the eclipse of the moon or whatever. And it's a great place to sky watch as well as bird watch. I've had people come that have seen birds here that is not things that they would see normally in any other state. The next morning is the fresh coffee, your choice of French toast with any kind of breakfast meat that you want. Usually have some fresh fruit and muffins, scones.
The food is outstanding. Linda is just amazing in that you wake up to some of the most incredible surprises for breakfast. It's yummy. Out here, it's your time, and it's wonderful. We have a hidden treasure here in that it's so close, and you can literally get away without having to travel far at all.
If you're looking for a great bed and breakfast in Oklahoma, you need a copy of the Oklahoma Agritourism Department's Country Stays Guide. We're happy to send you one. Just head to the website travelok.com and click up top where it says Request Free Brochures.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
When people come here, they're looking for stress relief.
One of the top spas in the country is in the heart of Oklahoma. We'll take you there.
The Frio Chili Pie is one of my favorites.
And folks have been pulling up to this Sand Springs hotspot for decades. We'll show you why when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Gather around and go for a ride through Oklahoma's all-new travel guide. See art, culture, big city venues, blazing neon, flavorful menus. Find a cabin where you can unwind. Grab your travel guide and see what you find.
Every night, sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land. So when we say, yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Come see for yourself.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. We're spending time in the Oklahoma City stockyards today at Little Joe's Boots. This area is so full of history.
It is, and so is the town of Sulphur, by the way, home to the historic Artesian Hotel and the Chickasaw National Recreation Area.
Not to mention the spa inside that hotel. Let's take a look inside the Artesian.
It's beautiful here. You've got all the natural springs, the beautiful parks, the lakes, the falls. And there's so much to do and see here. It brings you back to nature. People have been coming here for many years, partaking of the healing properties of the waters.
It's hard to relax these days. I drive a lot for my job and I'm involved in a lot of different things, and sometimes you just really need to take that time for yourself.
When people come here, they're looking for stress relief. They're looking to improve their self-image. They're looking to be relieved in mind, body, spirit, and soul. So we offer holistic treatments to be able to enhance that in their lives. We offer different body treatments, massage, manicures, pedicures. We offer waxing treatments. We do bridal hair, bridal makeup. We have a large array of treatments. A lot of our journeys will actually include for people to be in the spa for anywhere from 2 to 5 hours and just being able to relax. They'll get to utilize all the hydrotherapy, which includes the steam saunas, the dry saunas, and the whirlpools, being able to soak. The aromatherapy is amazing. It just fills the hallways. We have the children's spa, Little Souls, downstairs in the lower level. And it's fun and colorful and captivating to the children. And we offer many spa services for the children as well. So we're able to give to the whole family, men, women, and children. We do a lot of mother-daughters outings, and the little girls are just so captivated by the colorful setting, and they get to wear a little tiara.
It's like one of those good, what do they call it, staycations. We'll just book a room for the night, just come down, enjoy the winery, enjoy the springs, and then I'll usually do a spa day.
We don't even have clocks in here. We did that on purpose because we want people to forget what's going on the outside world.
The spa, it's like you're transformed into another world.
You can spend time at the spa as a hotel guest or just book a day there. Serenity Spa is open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day except Tuesdays when they're closed.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
I like the three-way, and the cheese Coney is also one of the ones I eat a lot. Yes.
A summertime staple that you can get year-round in the heart of Sand Springs when Discover Oklahoma continues.
There are some things you just can't contain. Oklahoma Today magazine is bursting with culture. Mind-blowing restaurants, trips, adventures, and so much more. It's the perfect gift for Mother's Day or Father's Day. Give them something truly special. A year's worth of adventure for only $14.95. Oklahoma Today magazine. Break through the ordinary.
We have really enjoyed some serious Western shopping here at Little Joe's Boots in the Oklahoma City Stockyards.
Absolutely, and now it's time to enjoy what has become a little bit of a tradition in northeastern Oklahoma. Jason Grubbs takes us to Dean's Coney Island in Sand Springs.
Food is excellent. I prefer this over any of the other Coney places.
Nick Goodell has been coming to Dean's Coney Island in Sand Springs for about 20 years. He's in here a couple of times a week.
It is very good. It is very good. I've had the Frito chili pie. I've had a little bit of everything, so I recommend it to everyone.
The chili at Dean's is what customers say makes the food taste so good. You can get it on anything you order here. It is a secret recipe made from scratch right here in Sand Springs since 1974.
Chili's good. The Frito chili pie is one of my favorites.
It's just a mild Western chili. It's beef and, a lot of spices and things in there.
Jackie Kinnemer's parents opened Dean's in 1974. He was 9 years old at the time.
Actually, they bought some secondhand Coney Island equipment from one that went out of business. Cost like $2,500.
It was an investment that paid off big. 45 years later, Dean's Coney Island is still going strong in its original location. The crew cranks out Coneys by the hundreds.
How many hot dogs do you go through every day?
We sell on average 500 or 600 a day, and sometimes 800, and we're only open 7.5 hours a day.
And every week, Jackie cooks about 400 pounds of that delicious chili, which is what makes a Coney a Coney.
They don't become a hot dog until it's in the bun, and then don't become a Coney until it has chili on it.
The chili comes on a traditional Coney, a three-way, Frito pie, and taco salad.
I like the three-way, and the cheese Coney is also one of the ones I eat a lot. Yes.
Most of the regulars, like Bob Fitzgerald, have tried them all. He says you can't go wrong with anything on the menu.
It's good.
At Dean's Coney Island in Sand Springs, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
A heads up, if that story's got you hungry, Dean's Coney Island is closed on Sundays. The rest of the week, you'll find them open at 634 East Charles Page from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. They close at 3 p.m. on Saturdays.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, though, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. All you have to do is log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A huge thank you to the great folks here at Little Joe's Boots for hosting us this week. You'll find Little Joe's in the heart of the stockyards in Oklahoma City at 2219 Exchange Avenue. They're open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, fish, relax, even do a little horseback riding, all in one spot. We'll take you to the ranch where you can do it all.
Plus, the dinosaurs are back in Oklahoma, where you can find them this summer. It's all coming up next week right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.